Hello guys, and welcome to our first video tutorial of calculus. And in this video tutorial we are going to be addressing the limits, and here is a list of 5 technical questions regarding limits that we are going to discuss from this video tutorial and in our subsequent video tutorials, after which we will be proceeding into further concepts of limits in this channel. So kindly feel welcome and enjoy the tutorial. Now let us proceed into the 5 basic questions that we will be discussing from this video tutorial and in the subsequent video tutorials. And the first question goes, as you can see on the screen, evaluate the limit, and the limit here is ranging up to 1. The question is x squared minus 1 all over x plus 1. That is question 1. Question 2, we have x cubed minus 1 all over x squared plus 1, and the limit of the expression is also ranging up to 1. The third question is 5x over x, and the limit of the expression is ranging up to 0. The fourth question is a statement question, and it goes, use the first principle of derivative or first principle of differentiation to find the derivative of a function, and the function is fx equals root x. The fifth and the very last question goes, find the gradient function, that is dy over dx, of the given function here, and the function is y equals 1 plus 2x all over 1 plus x in bracket squared. So let us begin by question 1 for this video tutorial. Now the question is, evaluate limit x squared minus 1 all over x plus 1. That is question 1, and let us go straight into the solution. Now it's very important to note that there are 2 possible solutions to question 1, and let us begin with method 1. Now it's very important to note that this question can be solved using 2 methods, and let's begin with method 1. Now method 1 is what we call substitution method or direct substitution method. Now direct substitution method is as easy as any other thing you can imagine of, and the rule is very simple, that wherever there is x, we replace it by the corresponding value of x. Remember, in this case the value of x is ranging up to 1, so wherever there is x, we're going to substitute or replace the value of x by 1, as you can see on the screen. So that one is going to give us 1 squared minus 1 all over 1 plus 1. Let's simplify further the statement. 1 squared is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. On the numerator, we are going to have now 1 minus 1. And 1 minus 1 is 0. In the denominator, we are going to have 1 plus 1, which is 2. So, all that the expression will be adding up to is 0 over 2. And think of dividing 0 by any number. The result is obviously 0. Therefore, method 1 gives us the answer to be 0. Let's focus on method 2. Now, welcome to method 2. And our method 2, we are going to have or to apply two basic principles. Principle number 1, we are going to use what we call factorization. And why is factorization applicable to this statement? Because if you look at the question or the expression or the statement, the numerator of this statement consists of an expression which can be factorized. X squared minus 1 can be factorized. So let's begin by that. Now, if we factorize the numerator of the expression, we are going to end up having x plus 1 in bracket, x minus 1 bracket, or other x plus 1 times x minus 1 all over x plus 1 in the denominator. You may ask yourself, why have we not factorized x plus 1? X plus 1 can never be factorized beyond where it is. So that's why it remains as it is in the denominator. What next? After factorization, that brings us to step 2. And step 2 is where now we do what we call simplification. Why do we do simplification? Because if you look at now the expression, the state of our expression by method 2, or by the end of method 2, we are having x plus 1 as part of the numerator and x plus 1 in the denominator, and they can both cancel out each other. So let x plus 1 die with its fellow x plus 1 in both the numerator and the denominator, and that will make us end up with x minus 1 as the final result after simplification. And let us proceed to the last step. The last step is now where we apply the concept where we applied or that we used in method 1, and that is direct substitution. And here we are going to let x be equivalent to 1 because the limit of the expression is ranging up to 1. So wherever there is x, substitute it by 1. Now x minus 1 is going to be 1 minus 1. And what is 1 minus 1? 0. Therefore, both method 1 and method 2 gives us the same answer. I would like to hear from you from the comment section. Of the two methods, which one is easier? Now the preference is upon you. It's upon you to choose which one to apply to tackle such like statements or such like problems. Otherwise, thank you very much guys, and I would like to say bye for now, but In our next video tutorial, we are going to proceed to question 2. And as we proceed to question 2, question 3, and even further statements, it's even getting more interesting because we are going to counteract more and more tough statements. So I would like you not to miss the subsequent video tutorial. Thank you for now, and may God bless you.